Are we ready? Hello? Are you ready? Yeah, before we start, I will tell you what was the expression of one of them, of me. Because she was like walking around and I was like... and then she turned to me and said, "You're creepy." And then she said, "But funny creepy," and I was happy. Then I hit something, by the way. So, let's begin with introduction. I'll be happy to know everything about you, but let's start with introduction. I think it's on right now.
Hey, yours.
Hello.
This one is on. I still have better parts of the body.
I know. I have good legs.
Yeah, I like the trousers very much.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you win. So, anyway, please introduce yourself with a few words to our public because we know you, but they don't know you. Hello, everybody. I'm Sarah Kerrigan. I'm Ljubica Dolašević, and I'm a, let's say, costume designer, but I'm also a cosplayer because somehow it's just go together always. And what else? I started cosplaying like 4 years ago. And you are from? And I'm from Serbia. And also I was the first representative of Serbia in London on Euro Cosplay with this costume. Maybe the ladies first.
Come on, don't skip him. He has long hair.
Okay, so hello.
I know the feeling.
So no man on the stage. So yes, anyway, nobody's interested in you. Please, the
I think
ladies.
we should continue this in the... No.
Okay, so
No.
hello, my name is Lou. I came from Hungary, and I brought some friends from Hungary too, so...
Hello, friends.
Hello,
from
friends.
Hungary.
Come on the stage for a second. Come on the stage. Come on the stage.
I don't know, can you see them, but they are amazing.
Can you tell us something about them? Or just friends? Okay.
Okay, they're just friends.
They're awesome.
They are. Nobody says anything about that. And?
So, what should I say?
How did you start cosplaying? Why you're cosplaying?
Okay, so I'm quite new to this cosplay scene. I started it
Quite new with this.
Quite new for how long?
I started it this spring.
Okay, I think officially I'm gonna rip my diploma. I'm never gonna call myself a cosplayer.
No.
Yeah, and?
Okay, so the first thing, okay, I started as just a simple cosplayer. My friends asked me to join their cosplay group. We dressed up as the 4 seasons, and I was the spring. And I thought it's fun. Okay, this cosplay thing is like really cool. I should try some other things. So the second time, I created this.
Sorry.
And now I'm here.
Okay, is it cold or I just receive a goosebumps?
Yeah. No, it's not cold. I promise you, it's very hot.
Okay, and this dress is from Guild Wars. It's one of my favorite games, so if you haven't tried it, you should try it. And it's one of the gods. She's called Lisa, and she's awesome too.
And your friend there?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Victoria, and I came from Hungary too before, and I started cosplaying like 2 or 3 years ago, but I only cosplay actively since last year. I competed to competitions and online live cosplay from games. I only brought this higher thing here because actually I'm here with cosplay team and I'm selling right now, so I should be out there. But yeah.
Please stay for a while and be a feast for our eyes. And our last contestant, not contestant, but like participant. Sorry.
Just a sentence, little helper. I'm Nenad Dolašević, Ljubica's brother. I started cosplaying when she introduced me into cosplaying world. Before that, I was blacksmith and doing real reenactment and historically precise periods. So I started helping her and it just got...
A family business.
Yeah, good family business.
Do you want to be part of my family?
Come on, you're already part of my family.
Yeah, right. I can quit
We
you.
will spare him. During the winter he will be mine, during the summer he will be yours.
I totally agree with that.
It's exchange.
How about like spring and autumn?
Oh, yeah. I will be busy this year. Okay, what should we ask?
Okay, one thing which I'm always curious, in other countries, usually how many cosplay-related events do you have? And obviously, if you're a new or not... Sorry, I'll start from here. How many cosplay events do you have a year, usually? Period.
Well, in Hungary, last year we had two like companies or two rival conventions, Ismondo and Holtway, but there were one in spring, Fröbel, one in summer, one in the autumn, and one Mondocon in the
Kind of winter.
yeah, it was like a Christmas con, it's a small thing. So we have like 7 big cons, and then a cosplayer expo last year, so we had 7, 8, but this year we... Okay, so...
Sorry.
This year, cosplay didn't organize any cons because we are going like a Euro tour or something like that. So yeah, we are here.
And you guys?
Yeah, for Serbia, unfortunately, we are not. The cosplay culture is not that big, unfortunately. I don't know why is that. I think that people are scared of making costumes because we really have some pro people doing pro cosplay, and that scares other people. Let's say that's maybe a reason. But anyway, so we have really big competition. It's Japanism. It's in July, and we also like for the last 2 years we also have Chibicon, which is a smaller event, but actually there is no cosplay on it. It's related to anime and manga, but it's not a cosplay event. And we also have a Tolkien Fest. This year will be the second Tolkien Fest is with cosplay, and we also have a Fantasy Fest also with cosplay. So that's like, let's say 4 cosplay minor events. 1 big and actually 3 smaller events.
Well, actually, in Hungary, these cosplay events are like really big. I mean, like they're like pretty famous, and there are like a lot of cosplayers in Hungary.
I'm amazed in 8. Come on, guys, that's like every second week. At least once a month, I mean, almost every second.
I want to give a question.
I want to ask a question, yes?
I want to give a question.
Okay, give a question.
Okay, so what do you want to cosplay the most?
Yeah, what's your dream cosplay?
Your dream, like, you can do butterfly, but still it's a dream.
Well, actually, when we generally, I'm the best in tailoring, so I can make every kind of dresses. You will see tomorrow what I prepared. So actually I like to sew, and I like to see like really complex sewing costumes. But for some reason, when I wanted to, participate in a competition for London, I really was like, I'm gonna do something more than sewing. I will just do something new, and I will learn how to do it, to work with pen and stuff. So actually I really like to cosplay Blizzard games. So yeah, that.
So this is your dream costume?
Well, actually it was my boyfriend's.
Oh, that's kinky.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go there.
Yeah, we will not go there. So my favorite costume will be like, if you play World of Warcraft, it will be Warlock's Tier 5. I know.
Hell yeah!
And I will have a Sukibe also. Sexy Sukibe. Yeah, there is my sexy Sukibe.
I think we can't like that. Okay?
Okay, so I always fall in love with new ideas of what to cosplay, but this year my biggest quest to create one of the horsemen of the apocalypse.
I believe you can do it. I wonder why.
Who will be your horse?
I'll be pestilence.
What?
I'll be pestilence.
No.
You have a
Right?
suggestion,
Yeah,
actually.
I know. Yeah, I will find people if you want. You can ride us on us all the time. No, not that way. Not that way. Not that
Did
way.
we put a small circle 18 plus?
Yeah, a big one.
And
And you?
Well,
But just a second. I didn't. You want to do this year, so you will do it. No, I'm talking about the dream cosplay. You know, something that it's really like inside you.
Well, creating this cosplay was one of my dreams ever since I was like 17 or something. So it's been like on for a while, and well, I haven't found it yet because I already created my dream cosplay. So
Oh, okay.
so you're in search.
yeah.
The next one. The next level. Hello.
well, I always
Just a
have.
second, because this is a little bit harder.
Okay. Okay. So, I always have a current dream cosplay, so I always try to make that one, which is my last dream cosplay was Hope from Dragon Age, and I made it for this spring, so I'm done with that. And now my current one is Diana from League of Legends, so I cosplay her. I hope I can finish it by this year, November, from late Hungary. So,
Good luck.
We want to see it.
thanks.
I'm sure you
Do you
will.
want to see it?
Anyone wants to see it?
Come again.
You're so boring.
Let's try to hype it up. You know? Let's do like this. Let's do like
Yeah, I'm
this.
cool.
You're never on time, you know.
Actually, my dream cosplay is pretty simple. It's Kenshin Himura the Batosai in the same series. Not because of the costume itself, but for the character. I just adore him.
Okay, I will not tell what I did a couple of years ago because it was disastrous.
You wanna sit here,
What?
No, 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 no.
I did Kenshin, Meg Kenshin, but the old style. He was with white hair and things like that, and he was dirty-minded, so... no problem. Next question.
Yeah, my next question is, obviously, all of you, as far as I understand, your dream cosplay costumes become reality quite often. How do you choose what to cosplay? I mean, obviously, oh, I really like that, I would like to do it. But Do you do any calculation of in terms of what materials will you be able to do it? Is it going to be too big or too small? Is there any other reasons that come into the equation of yes, I'm going to do it, or nah, maybe later?
Well, actually, since I'm quite new, every cosplay for me is like a big challenge. And you know, when I see like a new idea, I'm like always like challenge accepted. So yeah, I think like basically trying out new techniques and everything. Like I never ever created these lightning things before, so. I think it's like fun to like always try out something new. So and for me it's basically when I see something that I really like. I mean like a cosplay or character I should like try out. I'm always like pointing out how to create like these little details. Yes. So basically, yeah.
Yeah, so you just point.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
Exactly. And then I'd be like, oh, I did it.
Well, for me, it's really important for me that my friends say that you would look good in that, and if my friends say no you shouldn't do that or something, I just okay then not, but I luckily I always not always but most of the time I choose characters like they say yeah that's cool, I thought about that, yeah. So well I choose characters what I really love, and I feel like I could cosplay him or her, mostly her. So yeah, I choose like what I like, and then I ask my friends, and if they say yeah, then I will okay, so we'll do it.
Well, actually, yeah, because I live in Serbia and we don't have where to buy all materials like latex. It's like, oh, we have latex. That's actually glue for latex. We don't have stores for latex, for glue for latex, for colors. We don't have that. We don't have where to buy Eva foam. So we sometimes have to scratch build or just be far beyond creative than, for example, people who live in the United States and, for example, they can buy Warbler and everything is going to be easier for them. For us, you really have to be creative. And when I pick the character that I'm going to cosplay, of course I have to think about is there any place that I actually can buy things to make that, or how I'm going to do that. So actually in Serbia everything is a challenge. So yeah, that's how I pick it. So everything is challenging for me. I don't know.
Part of the food? Part of the fun?
Part of the fun, yeah, it's always part of the fun. Yeah, let's say. So when you want to cosplay something, you have to make the plans for like 1 year ahead or so yeah, probably. So that's it. But of course I really have to like the character that I'm going to cosplay. So I really like Kerrigan, I really do. I'm really proud that actually I made this costume, not just because how it looks. I really like the story and everything.
I will just repeat.
Yeah,
What's this?
being family probably doesn't make much difference.
People usually think that we are twins, although he doesn't look purple greenish right now. We
Oh,
really look
my God.
alike.
I mean, he's the earlier one, yes.
No, sorry, he's prettier. I know that, and please don't flatter me.
I was not going to, you're green.
Of course, I know.
So,
Okay, guys, do you have any questions that you're personally interested?
okay, probably they're not single, don't worry. Search for something else.
Yeah. Just feel free to ask. Not sizes, though.
Oh, I see hands everywhere. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
there's
of
one.
them have hands, you know.
Okay, can you come a little bit forward?
Or be quiet.
The discussion over there is not related to cosplay, can?
Yeah, I'm hunting rabbits. And I see a rabbit there.
Yeah.
So the question was, because not everyone heard, did she play Star Wars?
Yeah, that's why I really like it, Zara Kerrigan. Yeah, me too. No, dumb questions actually.
Okay. So let's understand something. There are no...
There's no dumb questions.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are dumb answers. Sometimes. Usually I'm the one giving the dumb answers.
Oh, so you're not there. How many times have you failed to make something?
You mean like only for Sarah Kerrigan or
For all?
Sometimes, when you make something, you have to give all of your strength. And at the end, when you look at it, you will say, okay, I gave everything I had. I put all my efforts in it. And it just ended like that. So actually, you shouldn't think like that. Think positive. You done something, you learned something from it. And if you failed, you also learn something. Next time you will do it better. That's it. So just don't think, never think like that. Because many people in Serbia think just like you. What if I fail? That happens, you're a human being.
But I have a question. Right? Have you ever created a costume that you didn't like after you made it?
You're asking us.
Well,
General.
all of you.
No, maybe their answer will be more interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I make costumes for entire Tolkien Fest, so I have like 200 costumes. Do you really think that I like all of them? Of course not. And for myself, yeah, sometimes I have to cosplay something that I actually don't like due to my job. Yeah, I can say that. The same for him.
yeah.
Okay, you're now looking like a shadow.
Okay.
Next time you will. Okay, so do we have another question?
There is a hand there.
Oh, a lot of things. Come again.
Are all the materials that you use custom made?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
depends what you call custom.
yeah.
Probably the boots are like.
No, I just
Boots,
bought it.
Also fabrics, you have to buy fabric. We are not in the middle age. We are not in actually you do reenactment. You actually have to do everything to thread the fabric. and stuff.
Even make your material. But in cosplay, that's not necessary.
And for you. Sorry, I forget all your names.
Actually, you have to buy materials like textile or plastic or something. You make your costume. Right now, I only made these the coat and this hand thing and some little parts, but mostly it's just a storage cosplay, or how do I call it, because I couldn't bring any larger thing. But if I make a costume, then it's always I make every little bit. Sometimes even the shoes. Not this time, but I made boots before. So yeah, I only buy a little small, like I don't know.
But
Yeah.
You make shoes.
Yeah.
I love it. shoes. This is the first time I'm hearing a cosplayer who makes shoes.
Boots actually. If I need, I will need this autumn we will go to a competition. It's in a month, so I should really start my costume. So and I will make boots this long, so I can't buy it anywhere. So I must make it.
Can you show to the public to where?
No, shut up.
Yeah, they must see because it's like this. They don't see.
It's like this long. It will be this long.
Who's
So.
good there?
Yeah, but actually we have a member here who had made his own shoes. He's Dastan.
Not done?
Those numbers.
Yeah.
Shoes. Now.
Show your shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah. Shoes. Why?
Shoes.
Come here. Show yourself.
Come to the stage. Come to the stage. It's your shoes.
So look at him. He's awesome. Yeah.
He made everything on himself. Everything is amazing.
Guys, you can't really see, but let me show you.
I want a picture
Shut
with
up.
it.
No, stay.
With the shoes.
So this is jeans inside, and this is looks like leather, but actually is not. This is a cotton material, I believe. Linen, yeah, and some leather strips. And I honestly, okay, the soles you use because just normal ones, okay, not so good. But actually, very creative and inventive. Amazing. I'm just like really impressed. Guys from Hungary, next year please do a workshop of how to make a cosplay shoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
From scratch. Okay, someone over there will ask you
Yep.
a question. Hello. He's like a rabbit.
You're not hunting.
I'm not. Okay.
So the question is, would you cosplay a character that you really don't like, but you really look alike?
That's cheating.
No. Actually, you know, when you're an actor, actually, you usually the best role you did actually they hate it because when you're too different to somebody or someone, you can actually really act it better than when you're just like that person.
That's for acting, but for cosplay.
But
Really?
cosplay is okay, yeah.
It's
It's
cheating.
actually
Just
it's
because
a family. It's fine.
it's easier to make someone who you look like. Why not
Yeah,
try?
that's cheating. Yeah, actually, yeah. When you, well, yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a point.
You can start over.
Okay, so it's better to go far from, just your general physical appearance. So, yeah. Try to do something more, but if you look like someone, maybe you should.
No, it's not a general look alike. You look alike really well, but you really don't like the character. Would you do it? And for what reasons?
Actually, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't because I have so many plans that so many characters that I love, so I would make the ones I love and not the ones I hate but I look alike. So I will try to look alike the one I want to make and not make one that I look alike. Oh, it's kind of
Bravo for that.
Yeah, so
I would actually never would dress up like someone I don't like. So that's why I usually am the same. But the other thing which is about like that for me is that there are so many people who dress up as like a character or like a game character or anything like that, and they don't even know who is that character. So it's like usually I got this question a lot. That, do you actually play Guild Wars? And I'm like, yeah, duh. So why wouldn't I? So
yeah. Well, this year when I made the whole costume from Dragon Age, there was a lot of people asking, yeah, it's cool, you play Dragon Age? And I was like, no, I don't. Of course I do. Like, why would I cosplay someone from a game if I don't even play that game? So it's just dull. I mean, it's just, why would you do that for you need to be a celebrity or something? I don't know. That's just.
Okay, a question. So the question is like this. You made a lot of cosplays. There was a funny story about it. Like something funny happened on the building or on an event or something like that.
Once I was a hobbit, and all children were like, they saw me, and they were like, because I'm not so tall, I'm short, and all of them were jumping at me, is that your real hair? I was like, yeah! But the rest of the cosplay were usually not so funny. I should do something funny.
Oh wow, wanna hear something pretty embarrassing but funny? Actually, the glue just broke my vest, so yeah.
Oh, so you're now sticky.
Yeah, no, I mean, half of my dress is like falling off.
Oh,
Okay, walk carefully because lots of people would like to see something else.
cameras off.
Cameras off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I had an awkward situation with my whole costume because I forgot to bring my original strips I wanted to put on, and I had to glue it on myself, and it fell off just when I went on the stage. So it was like, oh no, it's fine. And it was awkward, but I don't know. That wasn't funny. It was really, really, really bad. And I felt terrible.
It's when you later.
Yeah, later, much later.
First wings. Because I made her first wings, and I was all the time while I was making it, it's easy and I don't need that much time, I will do other stuff, and they came and wings didn't have something inside holding it in one place. That I tried with wire, and that was a big mistake because wings were just like whoosh.
Yeah, they started melting because of the reflectors.
It wasn't funny at all, especially with her in the same house. No,
Yeah,
not funny.
especially when you have me for a sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. American queen.
She really became queen of the storm and of the swarm. And
Queen of the Sword.
Okay. What question? Yes, Lily Dono.
Yes, I will sleep here tonight. And actually I will.
Can I come? I know.
Which one you prefer? A very elaborate costume, like very complicated
accurate.
one? Yeah, could be lots of stuff, very complicated one. Or a character that you would have a very simple costume, but you very easily can be.
Внимание, внимание! След 15 минути в голямата зала ще започне награждаването за манга, фенфик и арт конкурс. В същото време там ще се проведе теглянето на наградите от двата трежър хънта. Моля, който не е предал участието си, да го направи в рамките на 10 минути.
Okay, first we have to.
Okay, can I answer it quickly? I
Just let me finish the question because the rest of the audience didn't hear it. Is it or like a character that you really have to get into character? Could be as simpler as a look, but complicated to get into character. Start from the beginning. Complicated costume, complicated character. Which one?
Both.
What can we say with this costume?
Само секунда, just a second.
Не.
Само секунда, да ви кажем, че всъщност теглянето на наградите ще стане веднага след това.
И награждаването от манга и всякакви други конкурси след това. Не 15 минути след това.
So, any other questions?
Yeah, there were some hands here. Yep, you.
Oh.
Yes, anyway, I really enjoy crafting, so for me I really like to be in a complicated costume, not so in a complicated character.
The question here was, what was the most challenging one?
Definitely sarcasm, definitely. Because I always done tailoring stuff, so this is first time that I actually used earphone. This one.
You girls?
Well, for me, it will sound a little dumb or something, but last year I did Yamurai hair from Magi, and I thought like, oh, it's just a cloak, and then just a bra, and then just a staff, and that's all. But it was really hard to make that bra to look like real shells, because she has shells, and only shells, and she has really big breasts, so it was really hard to make it look like
I don't believe you.
I really have to make it look like I don't wear anything but the shells and the cloak. That was easy, but I had to make a really big hat, and I had to. It was so bad to wear it because nobody was paying attention, and I couldn't just go because everyone was taking off my hat or something like that, like when they passed by. So it was really hard, and I really hated it. I thought it will be easy, but it was the hardest thing I ever made. So yeah.
Okay, so my most challenging thing. Okay, I only made like 2 big costumes. So when I dressed up as a spring, I kind of like mixed it with some kind of fawn look, like this sweater thing, and I really had these hoofs on my feet, and it was like so hard to move in it. And well, I had to wear it for a whole day, and after the day I couldn't walk. I'm so sorry. But making it was fun.
Any other question there? Yep.
Is it easier to make fantasy cosplay or
Yeah, I presume that's more like
Yeah, is it easier to make a fantasy costume or a real story, like war? Yeah.
Historical or fantasy? Is that the question?
Yeah, the question is,
Yeah. Which one is easier to make?
Historical accurate. Of course, it is really hard to make those because you have to have the masterwork skill. Really, like when you're making armor from 16th century, that's like 3 years job where you have to really know, like learning 10 years before you start even to make it. So historical costume, definitely. But these fantasies are more fun.
And more people want to ask something?
yeah, right there is the forest.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the last stage. It will be better if you come here. Really?
Yeah.
This will be the last question, by the way.
Please come forward. In America, like one of the yes, besides Kerrigan, who has been to Ever and cosplay in London, have you guys, rest of us, participate in any of the big events like Comic-Con, either in America or London,
So we plan to. But actually, it's my first time going abroad for an anime convention, so.
It was the
She
first
lost
time.
her virginity.
Okay, that was the last question. How are we going to send them now on the stage? You know? Wait! Oh, so, he want to tell us something about one event, I think? Or-
My name is Aniventure. I must introduce myself. I'm a Hungarian 501st Legioner. The 501st Legion, the worldwide club organization. The 501st Legioner member is cosplaying only just a Star Wars character and just a villain character. A very important cosplay event will be in Bucharest, maybe September 24 and, or 25. The Cartoon Network with the Walt Disney Company will promoting the new Star Wars series, The Rebels. And from in Hungary will come some stormtroopers and any other Star Wars character maybe in Bucharest. And we're promoting the Star Wars new series in Bucharest, Hungary. But this is a secret information, just only for you and for the cosplayers. And I think it will be a very big cosplayer event in Bucharest, because never was in Bucharest so many 501st Legion. And I think this is a very good information for you.
Repeat the dates.
The dates, if I know you, September 24 and 25.
So the 24th and 25th of September, if you really feel a Star Wars fan inside you pumping up, and like really want to get out of your skin, go to Bucharest. There will be... Can I actually say that in Bulgarian? Слушайте, на 24-25 септември ще има голям косплей ивент в Букурещ, който ще... Букурещ.
No, Bulgaria. Here, Bulgaria, not Bucharest, Bulgaria. Sofia. Bulgaria, Sofia, yeah, the one is the real inviting the 501st Legionnaires, promoting the Star Wars
guys!
series. Yeah.
Where are we going?
Star Wars fans, where are you?
And don't forget, this is a secret information, like the Death Star plans too, you know. Okay?
Така че 24-25 септември всички Stormtroopери, моля.
So let's do it quietly.
Yeah, the rebels is not new this information, you know, because Darth Vader will be very angry. Yeah.
Are you ready for the quiet laugh? Come on.
Quietly. Just the first. Само първите редици ги чувам. Дайте отзад.
Okay, this is my last word, and thank you for keeping this information secret.
If you have some last word for our fans, you can.
So thank you guys for all the applause and staying and listening our story. It really is a pleasure for me to be here, and Bulgarian people are so polite. I really love the organization, people from organization, but I also apparently I like you guys also. So thank you and come again.
Let him talk. Okay, just continue.
we would like to thank all of your audience and everything, because the last 2 times I was abroad on a con, and I was in Poland and I was in Romania, and like no one was really listening to us, but you were awesome, so thank you. It feels really great to have such a great audience. Thank you.
Well, thank you for everyone. Everyone was like so nice today, and I got so many comments. That was funny.
Okay.
Go.
The shadow didn't talk.
No, I'm just really glad to be here. People are just wonderful.
Okay, now you're right. And don't take it personally, I'm just a comedian.
You're a comedian.
No.
You just make a fool of yourself.
Don't bother me.
Okay.
You like me, I know. Okay, last applause.